Okay. Hey guys. Hope everybody had a good night. And once again, it's not real early, but I got up a little earlier, but just decided to take everything in stride and not try to hurry and get everything done today. It's my vitamin I'm taking. I've had a decent few days. One thing I want to start letting everybody know on here. Sunday night, I made the decision. I know I already said something on the videos about it, but I made the decision that I'm not going to drink any more pop. So, today is day 5. I've been 4 full days without it, and I don't miss it. As far as the caffeine goes, I'm still doing my iced coffees, my homemade iced coffee that is not McDonald's. You know, it's a McDonald's cup. It is not their coffee. I haven't been inside McDonald's since February, and that was to turn in my uniform shirts and pick up my last paycheck. I haven't been there since. I hate McDonald's. Anyway, even their iced coffees are too sweet. I don't like them. So, I'm probably going to be announcing that on my videos like every so often on my progress on that. Today's 5 days, and I don't miss it. Not even the carbonation. So, I think I got this time. So, one of the things I wanted to show you guys, this right here, I've got it in a container. This is a starfruit seed. I have a friend of mine who actually has a starfruit seedling growing. As a matter of fact, he asked us if we would keep it for him right now when it started getting cold, because they're a tropical plant, of course. And his seedling is probably about 3 inches tall. And it's doing alright. I think they need more light. As a matter of fact, Scott, turn the light on in the hallway because of the plants out there.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, they need more light, so I'm going to have to figure something out with that. But anyway, so just want to let you guys know that. And today's video, it might be a little bit longer. I'm actually doing this out in my kitchen because it's a little bit easier and I don't have to worry about scrunching myself over because I don't need that issue again. I've been exercising and just trying to keep my body active so I don't get scrunched through here. And I need to make sure that I can lose this weight through here because I think it's the excess weight of my chest and then my stomach and just crunching together, and I'm pretty sure that's what caused it. So anyway, but making those decisions to get healthier is never a bad thing. So
Let's see.
So today's video is actually it's the one I thought I was going to do tomorrow, but I don't have any more. The other ones that I thought I had to do, they are exactly the same. So yeah. So this one is called 40 Plants to Grow for Herbivore Pets and Companions. And we're just going to jump right into it. If you have herbivore pets such as rabbits, small rodents, tortoises, or parakeets, just to name a few, then you've noticed they eat a lot of plants. Hopefully they'll continue to do so for many healthy, happy years to come. When you're planning a food garden to feed your entire family, it's important to also plant species that your non-human companions need and enjoy as well. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And tomorrow, since I don't have to work tomorrow, in my first video, I'm going to be showing all of our garden charts, our animal garden plots. So I got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do that, but we'll get it worked in there. Below are 40 plants that can be eaten by a wide variety of herbivore pets. Just be sure to double check with your animal's healthcare provider to ensure that these varieties are safe for them. What's okay for a tortoise might be harmful to a rabbit, etc. Alright, vegetables. Different species have different dietary needs. Some need more dry fiber, while others thrive with more fruit. Here are some veggies to try. Number 1, lettuce. Most herbivore friends can eat lettuce and enjoy the wide varieties available to them. Just note that the dark, leafy lettuces such as romaine types are best for most pets. Head lettuces like iceberg or bib have few nutrients and can cause bloat in rabbits or diarrhea in parakeets. That said, head lettuces are okay for guinea pigs and tortoises in small doses. Whenever possible, aim for the firm, dark, leafy greens instead. Dark leafy greens are always healthier. As they said, your head lettuces, there's basically no nutrition in them whatsoever. And even when I buy salads or when I buy the ingredients for salads, I try to stay away from that kind of lettuce because there's just no point in wasting the money on it. Okay, number 2, celery for the leaves. Although few pets enjoy crunching on celery stalks, many of them enjoy the flavor of the leaves. Choose varieties that grow darker leafy greens for the extra nutrition. Number 3, zucchini. Or there's another word for it called courgette. Never heard that, but now these are an acquired taste for just about everyone, human and non-human alike. Some beings love the flavor and texture of zucchini, also aka courgettes. I've never heard that word, so. While others balk at them. The same goes for animal companions. Now, I like zucchini lasagna. I've made it once, and I love it. It was really good. Double check to see if they're safe for your pet and offer a tiny amount at first. Many plant-eating pets enjoy zucchini blossoms more than the mature vegetable, so that's a food option as well. Iced coffee. Green beans. Number 4, green beans. While actual mature or dried beans can be harmful to many pets, very young, tender green beans are edible by many. Look into which cultivars are safe for your friends and choose the ones that will thrive best in your zone. Now, okay, this particular pin just names the ones that they're mainly aiming it at, like, turtles and rabbits and parakeets and sometimes maybe guinea pigs and one or two other things. Sorry. Stupid ads. There. And some of my other sections, like homestead chickens. Why? Again, I'm dealing with ads. Oh, come on, really? I hate ads. They annoy me. Really? This is gonna annoy the crap out of me. I'm sorry. Ads really annoy me. Okay, anyway. Like in my section for homestead chickens, I actually have sections on, like, pins on those that actually go in and explain and tell exactly what you can grow for chickens, and I have pins on guinea fowl for the same thing, or, you know, what to grow for them, and the same for ducks and geese, and which are pretty much the same. And I even have pins on what you can grow for quail and how to home make their food, and for rabbits and that kind of thing. So even horses, pigs, cows. So you'll get more of this in the individual sections. Alright, number 5 is curly kale. Many brassicas, where ads. It's one thing I don't like about Pinterest. Many brassicas can cause gas in herbivore pets. So talk to your vet before introducing this plant into their diet. If you get the go-ahead, however, your little friend will be able to enjoy lots of great nutrients from this great leafy green. Just remember to grow curly kale varieties such as Scotch curled rather than flat-leafed like Russian red or lacinato. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not, but... Number 6, cucumbers. Part crunch, part water, all delicious. Like other members of the cucumber family, looking at you, zucchini, squash, and pumpkin. Cucumbers are edible and non-toxic to most herbivores. You can grow any variety for them and even offer the flowers as treats. 7, sweet potatoes. Now, most of the time, any potato has to be cooked before you feed it to animals. Some plant-based pets can eat sweet potatoes while others can't, so please do your research beforehand. Remember what I said, research, 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 research. Also, while some can eat these raw, others need to have them cooked first. If they're safe for your friend, they'll certainly benefit from these plants' nutrient density. Peas, number 8. Many, if not most, herbivores can eat peas, whether raw or cooked. Some prefer the pods, while others like the little nuggets of joy inside. Just keep in mind that peas are high in sugar, so they should only be occasional indulgences. And I just remembered I had the volume turned down, so hopefully half of this video isn't going to be really low. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Number 9, watercress. Not all animals enjoy the pepper bite that watercress offers. You can try offering your pets a small amount to see if they like it. If they do, add a small pinch to their feed now and then. Watercress is great to grow in containers or if you have a really wet area on your land. That would have grown great in some of the areas in Michigan. Because sometimes that backyard was a swamp. Number 10, carrots. While people mostly think of rabbits eating carrots, these high-sugar foods should only be rare treats. That said, pets like parakeets and skinks often like to eat cooked carrots. Rabbits, guinea pigs, and other herbivores can benefit from eating carrot greens. These are unlikely to cause the same health issues that the sugary roots do. Herbs. Many herbivore pets enjoy eating herbs as part of their daily diet. That said, different pets will have different food preferences. While one animal will enjoy what one animal will enjoy, another might abhor. Offer a tiny bit of something to your little friend to see whether they enjoy it and if it's okay for their belly. If all goes well, you'll have another beneficial food item to work into their diet. Number 11, dandelions. Dandelion greens are safe for most herbivore pets, including rabbits, Degus, D-E-G-U-S. Never heard of it. Guinea pigs and several other species. Also chickens. They're highly nutritious and can be eaten fresh or dried. Some herbivores like to eat the flowers as well, but try to avoid feeding them the stems. 12, anise hyssop. A-N-I-S-E-H-Y-S-S-O-P. Anise hyssop. Fragrant licorice-scented anise hyssop is either loved or hated by various herbivores. Talk to your vet ahead of time to see if this plant is safe for your friend. If it is, it may be both enjoyed and of benefit to your pet. I feed it to my rabbit to fend off GI slowdowns and to alleviate potential gas issues. We'll have to remember that. Peppermint, number 13. This is one of my main herbs I grow for my rabbit's health. This is a beet juice. A beet, carrot, sweet potato. Don't remember what else is in it. It's actually really good. Stupid ads. This is one of the main herbs I grow for my rabbit's health. Chinchillas can eat it too, as well as guinea pigs, albeit in small doses. In fact, it's recommended to grow if you have rabbits, as peppermint tea can help to alleviate life-threatening gas and GI slowdown stasis. We'll have to remember that too. But I'll be writing all these down, so. Number 14, lemon balm. This herb doesn't just smell amazing, it's beneficial for many herbivore animal bellies. For example, it can alleviate and prevent bloating and gas in rabbits and may also help ease anxiety and or stress. Number 15, dill. This high-fiber, tasty herb can help prevent GI stasis in rabbits and may be enjoyed by a variety of vegan pets. As an added bonus, their breath will smell like pickles when you kiss them. Come on, my phone's being stupid. Really? Stupid ads. Number 16, basil. Rabbits, chinchillas, and tortoises may all enjoy a snack of basil leaves and or stems every so often. A lot depends on the variety you're offering them. Most seem to like large-leaved varieties like Genovese or lemon basil, but aren't interested in cinnamon or Thai varieties. 17. Oregano. Oregano has a very strong flavor that only a few herbivore pets enjoy. It has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties that can benefit rabbits' digestive systems, but it contains too much calcium for guinea pigs. Like all other plants, offer it in moderation. Number 18, parsley, Italian parsley. Many small animals love to gnaw on Italian or flat parsley. It offers them calcium and other great nutrients while assisting with dental hygiene in a healthy GI tract. It's high in calcium, however, so be careful about offering too much too often. Number 19, cilantro. Just like humans, animals tend to either really like or really hate cilantro. Rabbits and guinea pigs can benefit from the leaves and stems in moderation, provided that they're fresh and not bruised or rotting. Never feed anything to your pets that looks like it's going off. Number 20, sage. Sage is high in vitamin K, iron, and B6, which are beneficial to guinea pigs and rabbits. Furthermore, sage is also high in fiber, which is great for maintaining a healthy digestive system. That said, not all pets enjoy its strong flavor, so offer tiny bits sparingly. 21. Lavender. This fragrant member of the mint family is hit or miss when it comes to pets. While it can be beneficial for relieving stress and anxiety in rabbits and guinea pigs, it's toxic to chinchillas, gerbils, and mice. If you're growing it as snacks for the former, choose French lavender. 22. White clover. Chickens love white clover. I know that from up in Michigan. Clover leaves are great for most plant-based pets, as long as they are offered sparingly. The leaves, like the flowers, are quite high in sugar. Yeah, chickens love white clover. 22. Plantain. And I have to find places with that around in the spring, because plantain is one of the herbs that you need a lot of. And you can also make plantain chips out of the leaves. I've actually done it, and they're really good, and they're really healthy. I can replace those nasty chips from the store. I don't care how good they taste. Plantain chips, you can make them taste really good, and again, they're healthy. When we talk about plantain here, we're talking about the herb. Plantago major, not the fruit. Don't get me wrong, fried plantains are amazing, which I've never had. But your herbivore companion will likely do a lot better with the leafy greens instead. Just note that young plantain leaves are tender and delicious while older ones get stringy. Yeah, they do. The older ones, you can still use the older and the bigger ones to dry and crunch down or dehydrate and use for your dried plantain. And you can use that in food. You can use it in pretty much anything. You can make tea out of it. I even have some tea bags to use for my own tea. 24 yarrow. Yarrow grows wild in many parts of the U.S. We had a ton of it in Michigan, and I didn't get enough of it. I really didn't. Situations going on and never had the chance to actually get it dried down properly and get it stored properly, so I lost out on a lot. And yarrow was good for heart. It's an invaluable plant in the garden, so if you do decide to grow it for your herbivore friends, you might want to check out its many other uses. And thankfully, we have yarrow seeds, and I have seeds for more than just the white yarrow. I have it for like the multicolored yarrow and the yellow. Can't wait. Can't wait. 25. Colt's foot. This prolific perennial grows beautiful, soft leaves that many animals enjoy eating. Although they can be eaten raw, it's better to dry them out. This reduces many of their pyrrolizidine alkaloids, which can be harmful to both humans and animals in large doses. And that word pyrrolizidine is spelled Pyrrolizidine. And then alkaloids, which is ALKALOIDS. And I did that for the benefit of AI because they can't spell. Okay, flowers. Flowers can be a fabulous addition to your herbivore companion's diet. You can use the foliage on some of these plants as well, but check to make sure the leaves are edible for your pet. Okay, 26, calendula. And I have seeds for those. Can't wait to get... Oh my goodness, I just can't wait. Every time I think about it, it's just like so much excitement for me. Not only is calendula an immensely healing herb for humans, it can also benefit animal friends as well. Grow it alongside other crops as a companion plant, and pluck the petals for your rabbits, chinchillas, etc. And to dry down so you can make your calendula teas out of it. Sunflowers, number 27. The sunflower parts that you can give your herbivore pet depend on your little friend's species. For example, rabbits and guinea pigs like the petals, while chinchillas, gerbils, and birds enjoy the seeds. Number 28, roses. Okay, this one I really didn't know that much. Some pets like the petals, some like the rose hips in autumn. Either way, roses are great non-toxic options for many plant-loving pets to nibble on. Choose those that are hardy to your zone and never treat them with chemical pesticides if you plan on feeding them to your furry family members. 29, nasturtiums. And those are really good. They're healthy, and the flowers can be picked and used in salads. I do believe the leaves are edible. Yeah, Doug and Stacy have quite a few videos where she's preparing salads and meals and stuff for them, and she'll go and pick nasturtiums and add them to their food. These gorgeous plants are pretty much totally edible by most herbivores. The spicy leaves and flowers of nasturtium are enjoyed by some and avoided by others, so it's a crapshoot as to whether your friend will eat them or not. That said, they're excellent companion plants for most species. If your pet doesn't like them, they'll still be amazing for your garden, and they will reseed. Ours did in Michigan. Ours reseeded. So, that's a plus. But if you want them like in a pattern area, you'll want to do that yourself, but I don't really care. As long as they're spread all over, hey, the more the merrier. That means you have more nutritious stuff to add to your food to keep you healthy and get you healthy. And that's our goal. So, number 30, hibiscus. Many animals enjoy hibiscus blossoms, both fresh and dried. If you're growing these for guinea pigs or rabbits, dry them out thoroughly on screens or in your food dehydrator. Then mix the flowers in with their hay for tasty treats. Another thing with hibiscus with yarrow and hawthorn and valerian, Valerian. There's specific measurements of each one to put together, and they are used for heart health. So keep that in mind. Hibiscus, yarrow, and valerian, and hawthorn. I learned that up in Michigan. Fruits. Sugars can wreak havoc on herbivore bellies, so they need to be given sparingly. Ask your vet or consult care guides on how much fruit is healthy and safe for your friend. Blackberries. Okay, our chickens loved fruit. Loved it. And I don't think chickens aren't as prone to... Of course, you're not going to feed it to them like 3 times a day, so... And every once in a while is really healthy for them, too, so... Okay. So this is number 31, blackberries. Blackberry leaves are excellent for most, if not all, plant-based pets. And you can gather the leaves and dry them and make a blackberry leaf tea out of it as well. As always, do your research beforehand, but for most of them, these tart, astringent leaves are highly beneficial to their bellies. Blackberries thrive in acidic soil and grow prolifically in many different zones. And we have a ton of blackberry bushes on our property, so that one's not going to be an issue. We will be taking the blackberry canes. Our blackberry bushes that we're going to grow in our fruit orchard is literally going to be from the blackberry bushes on our land. So... our elderberries, I'm going to have to send for those, and I'm going to have to do that probably pretty soon. So I'm going to have to buy some extra pots. Maybe. I might just have to use my plastic cups, which I have a lot of. But I'm going to need more soil. And I'm going to have to send for those pretty soon and see if I can get them to start growing. Because I've had problems with elderberry. The only one that I've gotten to grow really well is the cutting that was off from the bushes that were down the road from us. And I thought we had killed it because it was on the porch over winter and the jug had frozen with the water in it. And in the spring, it unthawed, and it was like after it was warm enough and it wasn't really getting that cold at night. And I was starting to plant things outside, or take things outside. I happened to look at this jug, and I pulled the cane out of it, and there were roots on that elderberry like that long. So I just went ahead and planted it outside, and as far as I know, it is still growing, unless a moron that was out there decided to kill it and run over it. Which wouldn't surprise me. Just because, yeah, somebody was mad. Anyway, number 32, blueberries. Many animals love to chew on blueberries, but be sure to check them for mold first. If there's even a hint of white mold anywhere on them, toss them in the compost. Don't feed them to your friends. 33, raspberries. Like blackberries, raspberries have nutritious, astringent leaves that can be beneficial for many herbivores. And the raspberry leaves, the red raspberry leaves, probably all raspberry leaves, black raspberries, the fall gold raspberries, which I'm so excited to be able to grow down here. I'm pretty sure all of them can be used for, like, drying down and using them for tea. So, which is also really healthy. Some don't like to eat the fruit themselves. Chickens do. But the leaves will be chomped on with great enthusiasm. These plants can grow well in partial shade, so they're invaluable for filling up areas in your herbivore food garden. 34, cherries, and our chickens loved cherries. Absolutely love cherries. Remove the pits, and just offer your pets a couple of small pieces to see if they like them. Be aware that if your pet has white fur around its mouth, it'll look like it murdered something. Red cherry juice. Yeah, that's funny. 35, bananas. Many herbivore pets can eat and really enjoy bananas. They can be difficult to grow outside in cooler climates, but you can grow dwarf species indoors pretty easily. Might actually try that, and I'm actually thinking about ordering a banana tree seedling online and adding it to our greenhouse. Because right now, especially if I can get the star fruit to germinate, right now we're going to have our lemon trees, our pineapple trees, hopefully a grapefruit tree, because I have some more grapefruit, and I'm going to try to get one of those to germinate. I'm going to try for lime, for kiwi, for pomegranate. And I'm going to see if I can get a banana tree seedling online. I know there's some other ones. I just can't remember right now. But our greenhouse, our greenhouse is going to end up having a bunch of tropical trees in it. As long as I can get them to grow and continue growing. So once we get our greenhouse built, that's where it's going. Or that's where they're going, is in the greenhouse. But I've got to come up with a good way to keep it heated in the wintertime. So, or we're going to have to move them all in the house, which might be a little bit difficult, but oh, we'll see. Anyway, number 36, peaches. Most stone fruits are safe for pets, but as always, do your research. Try growing dwarf peach trees in barrels in your yard or on your balcony. We're definitely going to be doing peach trees. Peach trees grow wonderfully down here, so. Number 37, apples. Yes. Honeycrisp, Granny Smith. Those are two of the definite ones. I might see if I can get some Sweet 16 ones, and maybe some Liberty ones, some Pixie Crunch. I'm going to have to pay out the nose for those trees. I also want probably some, I think it's the Gala apples. It's either Gala or the Jonathan Gold, I don't remember. That are the really good applesauce ones. But yeah, we're definitely going to have the apple trees. There aren't many animals out there that can't eat apples. These low-maintenance fruit trees thrive in zones 3 through 11, provided you choose the right species. Number 38, pears. I'm also going to see if I can get, what was the one that I had in Michigan? Oh my goodness. Started with a B. I don't remember. I'll have to watch the video and get back to you guys. I'm looking at like pears and Bartlett. That's a pear. I can't remember. I'll have to watch the video. Anyway, similar to apples, pears are edible and non-toxic for most animals. These trees are a bit more delicate than apples and need a bit more TLC. Look for varieties that thrive in your zone. Bartlett pear trees are probably the best ones to go because they thrive in, as far as I know, all the zones that, like, apples thrive in, 3 through 11. And They're hardier than most of the other pear trees. And Bartlett pear trees are self-pollinating. So if you have 2 Bartlett pear trees, you're gold. We're going to have a few more than just 2. Maybe. I don't know. I might actually rearrange it to where all of our fruit trees line the inside of the living fence area. Or the living fence. I keep wanting to say that. The privacy fence area on our property instead of all clustered up in an orchard. And I'm just... It's an idea. So, we'd have that extra space. Thinking about that. I don't know. Alright, melons, number 39. If you live in a hot climate, or your summers get a solid 100 days of strong sunshine and heat, yeah, and some of that is 100 plus degrees, then consider growing some melons. As with other species, it's best to choose varieties that are either native to your region or thrive in that zone of climate. Only offer small bits of melon to rabbits and other mammals, herbivores, as the high sugar content can be unhealthy for them. 40, grapes. Our chickens loved grapes. Much like melons, grapes are highly high in sugar, so only offer small pieces to your herbivore pets as rare treats. Choose grape varieties that are hardy to your zone, and give them plenty of room to sprawl around in the sunshine. Grapes are best if you have, if you put fencing, fence between posts, and train the vines up along that fence. Because that's how, when I was growing up, that's how our grapevines were in Michigan, and my mom got so many grapes. She used to make grape juice and grape jelly every single year. It was so good. Oh my goodness. I miss that homemade grape juice. I want that again so bad. Alright, use caution. As mentioned earlier, it's important to familiarize yourself with your animal's individual food needs and preferences. Some species thrive on fresh or living foods, while others need drier roughage. For example, my rabbit eats mostly hay and pellets, but I supplement his daily diet with a few fresh greens, herbs, and a small piece of fruit. Okay, again, they're talking about the pellets. I have to be careful because I'm going to go off on a tangent. Rabbits have survived for hundreds of years without store-bought food. They don't need it. They need the healthy food that grows in gardens, the ground. They don't need store-bought food. They just don't need it. Again, I have to be careful because I'm going to go off on a tangent. None of these animals need store-bought food. None of them. They've survived for years without it. So nobody can tell me that it's not possible to raise any kind of farm animal or pet animal without store-bought food. It's just not true. Anyway, my rant. I supplement his daily diet with a few fresh greens, herbs, and a small piece of fruit. That said, if rabbits eat too much wet green food, they can get bloat. Additionally, some vegetables can cause gas or GI stasis, both of which can be deadly for bunnies. Okay, I agree, you gotta be careful on, what you feed them and make sure that they're not eating something that's gonna cause a health issue. But they don't need chemically laden foods that you have to buy in the store. They just don't need it. Just like we don't need highly processed crap that they sell in the stores. Always do thorough research on your herbivore companions' diets. It's devastating when they aren't feeling well. And even worse if and when you think they're sickly because you fed them something that's wrong for them. And I agree with that. So do your research. Just do your research. And start growing you can start growing some of the stuff that they eat and that's good for them inside. All you need is a small table, windowsills, a little bit of counter space, and you can start growing some of that stuff. The heck? Okay, my phone did a weird, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, it says if you're not sure... Okay, anyway, that. If you're not sure whether the plants mentioned above are safe for your friends... Stupid ads. That's what's doing it. The ads screwing up my phone. Try consulting with... Oh, they give a few websites. Degus and Chinchillas. It might be Daegu. Dagus and Chinchillas. Daegu International's SAB Diet Plant Identification Forums. Guinea pigs, bunnies, parakeets, and tortoises. And you can look all that stuff up online. So, that concludes today's on 40 plants to grow for herbivores. Herbivore pets and companions. That was from Morning Chores, and they have a lot of really good stuff out there. I actually get their email. They're also a homesteading family. So, anyway, do your research. I can't stress that enough. Do your research. Do your research. If you don't have one of these animals yet, or are thinking about getting one, or if you're going to try raising rabbits on your homestead, whether it be for meat or business or both, and you want them to be really healthy, do your research. I can't stress it enough. Do your research. And with that said, sorry, I found another one I'm going to save. I get lost on Pinterest, especially with homesteading pins. See, I started out with telling you guys that I had 4,242 pins on my homesteading section, and now I have 4,320. So, I'm always saving homesteading pins. Alright, so again, that concludes today's video. Can't talk today. And I'm going to go ahead and get off from here and get this uploaded, and hope everybody has a good day. It's 12:36, so I don't think I'm going to have time to get another one out before I have to go to work. I only have to work until 7:15 tonight, so I probably won't do another one tonight. Definitely going to do a video tomorrow. I'm debating on making it a live. I don't know. I might actually make it a live. Maybe. I don't know how I would do that one. So, I could probably do it out here. If I decide to do a live, I will choose the time and I will get the ad for it, like the announcement video up for it today or tonight. Definitely. But one way or the other, tomorrow's video, I'm going to be showing the posters that I did that are going to that show what we're going to be growing for all of our farm animals. All of them. For our rabbits, for our quail, for our cow, for our cows, for our horses, pigs, which I'm very seriously considering piglets, especially if I can get them for free. Nobody can say no to free, especially when it comes to homesteading. I know I said rabbits, I don't know if I said quail. And also for our chickens, turkeys, ducks, geese, guineas. Those birds, they're so closely related, especially chicken, turkeys, and guineas, that they can eat pretty much the same thing. So their garden, I'm going to filter in all of that stuff in one garden, probably along with the rabbit stuff as well. Maybe even the quail, because they're real closely related as well. Now, the ducks and geese, I'll probably have to have a little plot just for them, because there's some extra stuff that they need. But I'll get into that more tomorrow, and I'm going to get off from here, because this is getting kind of long. I kind of have time to get it uploaded, so I will see you guys tomorrow, and if I'm going to make it live, I'll get the announcement thing out tonight. So I will see you guys in the next video, and you guys all have a good day. Bye, guys.